Hi, YouTube. Look at God. He's saying, look me in the eye and lie to me. That's what I tell all my animals too. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Or people with sunglasses. You don't wear your dark sunglasses. you know, I was, oh, just as I said that, I got a pain. I've had jaw damage. So that's what my video's about. Damage. Left for dead. I wonder, no, I don't wonder. I know a lot of my subs have probably been left for dead, or I do know your stories. Yeah, I was. My head got split open, and I was 12, and I was bleeding inside my head, and I walked home. I got about 9 blocks, city blocks, and went and got it x-rayed, um, and there was a zipper. I had a mock um, neck, they go up a little bit. Little light blue sunsuit thingy on that I had made with poofy sleeves and shorts to go with it, and tunic top. It was just like so cute, baby blue. It was just, or like real light sky blue, so beautiful. And I trimmed it with some rickrack, some white uh, trim. So my mother, Ma, witch extraordinaire, and I made that. And then I was sewing at 5 in my room, with a little sewing machine. You would get it going. I'd sit on the floor cross-legged, and you'd get it going by like zinging it, and then it would like sew. And it was literally a Barbie sewing machine. How crazy is that? But yeah, so they cracked my head wide open, and I did heal, but it took me many, many decades because it kept getting injured by people. So, um, all kinds of noises and different things. So, when you've been injured, and here's another subject touching on is like your thinking side of the brain or blah blah. Things could be different. Even things you eat can make where Christ gets in touch with you a little different than even other people are thinking on the same level. You might, or thinking from God, you're getting that on the same level, but what you're putting towards God isn't quite the same as maybe somebody else in the same mindset, if you get where I'm meaning. So everybody's so individual with all that, and your third eye and everything. And sometimes just being with God and walking with God with your heart and your soul is what you do when you have a brain injury or a head injury. You put it in God's hands and you stay out of the third mind for a time with God in solace. Of course, always good and healthy and strong because He'll carry you like that. So if it feels headachy to be in your third eye and you've had a head injury or injuries, get out of there. Put it in God's hands and you'll feel it all through your blood and your soul. I swear to you and I promise you that. And if I'm a liar, kill me. I mean, kill me anyway. I want to get out of here. So, anyway, I hope everybody's doing fine. Thank you for my new friends, subs. Hi. Nice to get to know everybody on here. You're all special in every way to me because meeting everybody and getting to know everybody and getting that all together like that is in generations in the making. Um, and that's awesome. You know, everybody's little point of view is even the trollish ones. You know, there was a lady, I'm not speaking no names, over on Robin's page, and our channel was just slaying people, and mostly the men. She left me alone pretty much until I kind of got on her about a word, and then she was like slayed me back, and I'm like, whoa, that's witty. I love it. So yeah, I saw her slaying guys like right and freaking left with her wit and her intent from God. It was incredible. So, and I'm hoping that proves righteous. That would be, for me, an intelligent woman with using all that. Shouldn't say intelligent. I should say um, seeking that same um, ness of leadership that I want to do for other people, men, women, everybody like that too, in the name of God. So, yeah, I feel you there. And that truly is a sister on that. It's like a younger, older sister for everybody. So, I thought that was cool, and I knew what you were doing from the get go. So, and definitely not a troll, not playing both sides of the fence. I just know that you do love people, and if they're gonna like paint you a certain way, you like paint them right back, and maybe even worse. So that's kind of what I got out of it all. So just thought I'd let you know that. And that's the rest of the story. So no, but people with injuries that have been left for dead, and it set you back on your studies or things you wanted to do in your life and everything else, that is totally satanistic, um nurtured to hurt you, totally planned ahead, totally. Every generation was attacked to make you the person you are right now, if that makes sense. So, yeah. And being many are like warriors like that, no matter what, you know. Like I say too, you got God in your heart, you're a Christian, you're always welcome in my home, no matter for how long or what you need. What you need, I'll help you with your needs. That's me. You carry God in your heart and Christ. I mean, you can have Christ's blood in, everybody does, whether they, whatever they call it, except don't call it source around me. Because sorcery and that word, and I'm going to be proving a lot of old languages coming this winter. So, just all I'm asking you to do, if you're listening to me, respect that source is like going to a faucet and having a pump come on. That's a source of energy provided by God to get the water out of the ground, provided by God. And that may be your source of getting that, but that is not the source. There's no words to describe, so Almighty is, and God, with that honor of our Father. I mean, I've touched on it and people just don't get it. Like, these are words that are being used against us, and you can't perpetuate that because it's a spell, it's casting. And somebody has directly made an enemy out of me. I'm hoping that it doesn't continue. I hope that it's rectified and even spoke upon, because this shit's important for us to survive. It really is. Words mean everything. If you're going to sign a contract and you don't understand all the words, you may be screwed. And I, even when I was learning how to be a stockbroker, I was learning in the sales at first. It's like, ooh, excuse me. I didn't make it all the way. The stock market went boo, and it was funky. But anyway, I would literally tell these farmers around here, like don't go with this and don't go with that, because these ones expect like this such a contract, and there's no way that if your family can't continue that land would stay in your family, and different things, for, and they're like, well, what about this with this many acres? And I get back to them, and but I just literally tell them, uh in the housing industry, and getting loans, and because I was working out of a loan agency, and they were working with companies that were being subsidized by our government, by us. And I was catching on to all that shit. In fact, I kind of pre saw it, so Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know when. I thought, yeah, it'll be my luck. I'll put all my energy into this at this point in my life. I was just actually working part time and out of my house too, and then going over to the office twice a week or once a week, even, um, depending on classes and training and whatever, and turning in some of my work and that type of thing. So, but anyway, I was just wondering how long that was going to last. But yeah, I was actually working. I was sick and I keep busy. I do have a lot of things going on physically, but yeah, I'm not complaining. I just don't give a shit. I'm just that mad about it. The things that physically, I mean by mad is, I don't care. I really don't care. It hurts, so what? You know, it'll only last for a little while. So I figure if somebody shoots me, well, the pain's only gonna last till I leak out. So yeah, that's what I call it. If I cry, I'm leaking. You know, ever wake up leaking? You know, or you start leaking and you're just leaking. It's like holy leaky crap. you know. So yeah. Oh, Doug's building a heck of a carport. The whole one wall he's got 4-inch pressure treated. I think they're 6 foot, and then he's putting these 2x4s all the way across. It looks like just rustic. I'll go out and show you sometime, but it's so heavy. He was gonna put a window in it. He still can on one end, but I'm gonna build my chicken's coop off of that, so she'll be right out the door to the left, and yeah, and run some electric so she has heat, and put a light bulb in the little house. So I think I was gonna make it on stilts like an A-frame, but yeah, I don't know. I made her a makeshift one yesterday, kinda, with her little cage, covered it all up really good, and made her a little yard and stuff. And my stray chicken just walked in the yard on a winter's day, and Doug picked her up, and he's like, Barb. And I walked to my big window, and I'm like, whoa, that's a chicken. And I ironically never wanted a Rhode Island Red, and because I had Leghorns, and they have like quadruple yolkers. Sometimes they were just huge eggs. I'm never big on eating any eggs that I grew for people, or eating the chickens. Or I grew a lot of animals and helped a lot of stray, all kinds of like wolves and different things in my life. I had a baby wolf with its eyes closed, and two other ones. So I'll show you some pictures. I got pictures that. Oh no, I only got pictures of two of them, not three of them. But yeah, yeah, I only got two. But anyway, yeah, I'll pull up some pictures someday. And I was looking at one of me yesterday. I was like about 8 or 9 or something, and I was mad at that Mason that raised me being mean to my brother. I was protective over my older brother, and he wasn't tough like that, but I was. And here I am looking at him like, mm. I'm like 9 years old, just glaring at him. Prove it. I'm thinking, I'm not talking back or nothing. And if it's a dirty look, I tried not to make it dirty, like, no, I'm glaring at him like, someday, I'm going to do something, you know. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not that I wasn't scared. One time I had to literally kick him off me. He was gonna punch me really hard with a bicep, or like as big as my leg, and so I had to kick him off. But yeah, the last time he hurt me was disturbing. Now this is Masonic shit, and if any of you have been through this, but I'm just gonna spit this out. Here goes. Um, they made me take my clothes off. I think I was about 13, 14, and I had to wait in the room. My mom told me my dad came in with a belt and beat me with the buckle part, then made me get in the shower. How weird is that? Oh, yeah, I had started running away that same year. These fuckers were mental, but that's just one for you. All kinds of shit. Oh, weird ass shit. Yeah, I got pictures of some of the weird shit. Actual abuse on film, you know. And they got films of actual abuse of me on film, that type of shit. You know, probably more than what I saw, like 8 millimeter shit, I think. Yeah, they were Masons. We even had cartoons like old Felix the Cat shit and Popeye stuff. He was a Navy guy. Um, I'm gonna make another video about um, the Vietnam War and Christ's blood. I'll be back. I love you all. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota. Yeah, I'm gonna touch on that subject, and then I'm gonna touch on what I believe about the world either tonight or tomorrow. So, peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota. So much. I appreciate everybody. Thank you.